this is not what you want your pantry to look like, then stop telling people what your preps are. So welcome to Appalachia's Homestead. Patara with you today. I have been praying about this video since late last night. I've actually thought about doing a video like this several times. I have sort of touched upon these subjects from time to time over the years in my, 1,200 videos. But we're going to go for this today, and I want you to listen. So here's the deal, folks. I know you come to my channel, many of you. I've gotten a lot of comments in recent days and weeks about how you love to come to my channel because you love to have fun and see the animals and relax. And I want my channel and my forums to be a safe place for everybody, okay? I'm not speaking to this side or that side. I'm speaking to everyone. And you really need to pay attention, please, to what I'm saying, because I'm saying this out of love and of concern for you, your family, especially for your safety and for the safety of your children and your grandchildren. So we don't need to go into the events of 2020 alone. We don't need to go into any events that have been happening over the past 10 to 20 years. We're going to talk about what's happening just today and how it affects you and what you need to do, what I advise. And guys, I'm really dead serious when I say what I'm about to say. Stop showing people, especially on social media, your preps. Stop today. Take it down. Do whatever you need to do because it's going to be protecting you in the end. So I have actually thought about making a video directly addressing this several times over the career of me having a YouTube channel. And I've always stopped because, I don't want to come off the wrong way. I don't want to come off like I know everything because I don't. I don't want to come across like I'm trying to attack a person or a channel or this or that or your mama in any one way or another. That is not where this is coming from. This is coming from finally saying enough is enough. I don't understand why people would want to put themselves out there this hard. Not only is it bad enough that they do that and put themselves potentially in danger, but also the fact that it can be misleading other people that follow their channel or that want to grow a channel or a Facebook page or any type of social media that you think this is what you need to be doing to be successful. Now, what am I talking about? Guys, you can go through Facebook, you can go through groups on Facebook, you can go to any social media forum, you can go up and down YouTube right now, and you're going to see, especially right now, all kinds of videos where you have people, you have women, very vulnerable women who are standing around and they're showing you everything they've got in their home, in their root cellar, in their pantry. And guys, ladies, you need to stop that right now. All you're doing is making yourself a target. Now, first things first, I'm not telling you and I'm not telling anyone else that they shouldn't make instructional videos on how to be self-sufficient, self-reliant, how to can applesauce, how to do this, how to do that. Because typically in those types of videos, you're seeing an individual with an individual item working it and getting it properly set up for storage or whatever they're trying to do. But there's a difference between doing that or teaching you how to make biscuits and talking about biscuits and how to manipulate different items in your pantry, wink, wink, how to be self-sufficient, things to think about. But to step back and walk you into their pantry and they start showing you their 55 packs of toilet paper, their 365 gallons of water, their 465 quarts of green beans, the hogs they've slaughtered, and all the things they've put away. Folks, that's not smart. Not only are people doing that, but you flat out know where they live. I've watched people for many years now, over the course of many years, and I never said a word because I didn't feel it was my business. I'm thinking to myself, you're an adult, you should be smart enough to know what you're doing. Maybe you have a plan, but if you have shown all that you've got, and it may not even necessarily be all that you got, but it's a lot. And anybody and everybody can come to your house and walk up to your front doorstep, and you've got people all around you that know who you are and know what you do, and now they know all the things that you have. Folks, that's not something that I'm going to be advising for anybody at this point to be doing. Whether you like to hear this or not, whether this, upsets you or not. I have a moral responsibility today. I've prayed about it. I've talked with family about it, and I've gone back and forth, and I'm telling you right now, I'm your messenger. If no one's told you, stop showing your PREPS. Now, I can hear you. I already know when I've got some good old bubbas watching my videos and they say, well, when they show up. Well, how do you know when they're going to show up? How do you know? How do you know that they ain't bigger and badder than you? I assure you that anybody that would go and willingly do harm to individuals that are minding their business, that are self-reliant, and that are taking care of their own, and they're willing to come and do whatever it takes to take, they might be a little bit bigger and badder than you. So don't take that attitude. What if you're not home? What if it's just your wife and your kids? What if it's just your mama? They may not be as big and as bad as you. So never have that attitude, whether you are a female or a male. You have to be humble in a lot of these situations and understand that those that have been given the mind to be self-reliant and those that are the doers, you have a responsibility in this. And the first thing that you need to be responsible for is your humility and your ability to keep it on the down low. Now, on the flip side of this, I'm about to answer your prayers. I'm about to be your best friend because let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. There's always been the discussion of, well, I don't have to do anything because I'm coming to your house. You've seen this before. You've probably heard this before. Did you laugh? I know I do. So let me tell you right now, going forth, as of today, from now on, let me give you what you need to hear. When somebody says that to you, you better tell Johnny to leave the room because little Patara is about to say what she needs to say. You tell those people, oh, hell no, you ain't. You tell those people right now, today, the next conversation, I don't care if it ruins Thanksgiving. If something of the sort is said to you, you need to look up and you need to kindly and calmly say, if you're concerned about needing things for whatever may come in the future, you better get busy because while I love you, you're not coming to my house. End of story. That does not make you a bad person. I know that it makes you think that it does. Some of us not. We have this guilty conscience. That's because you're a good person. And that's because you're a doer and you're a thinker and you're self-reliant and you want everyone to do well. But the truth is, not everybody's made like you. You're special. And at some point, after so long, after so much time, after so many warnings, it's time for you to take care of you and your own. You and your own. Here's the bottom line, folks. If you're anything like me, I don't even think that you have to be, in a certain community or a certain mindset. If you've lived through 2020, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out that you should be doing a certain level of due diligence to be taking care of yourself, your home, and your family. That's what you're supposed to be doing regardless. And it's not your fault and it's not your problem if your mama, your sister, your brother, your cousin, your best friend isn't doing it. Because I know what you're going to say. I've been telling them. They came over and I told them. They've asked this, I gave them this. They didn't do it. Stop today. Stop today. If you need to pick up the phone, text, Do whatever you need to do to know that you did a final moment of, please be diligent. Please check your pantry. Please check your freezer. Make sure baby's got enough Pampers. Blah, 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 blah. If you need to do that one more time, just so you know you can put your head down tonight, today's your day to do it. But after today, you're not doing it anymore. Because the fact of the matter remains, if these people have gone through this year, never before thinking about anything prior to 2020, if they've gone through this year alone, and they have any responsibility, and they have an IQ higher than room temperature, they're on fire this year. They're looking to plant gardens. They're looking to see how they can change things. They're looking what they can put in the freezer. They've sold things they don't need. They're doing anything and everything they can to push themselves forward. Now, I know there's people that can't. I'm not speaking to those people. I'm not speaking to people that may have disabilities or that have been so financially hard-strapped this year they can't even wiggle out of the jeans they're in right now. That's not who I'm talking about. That's not what this is about. This is about the overall individual. So listen to me. It's going to take this type of movement and understanding with each other. If we all work together in being smarter and more self-reliant in any which way that we can, we're going to get through it. But I want you to be safe. Tighten your circles with your friends. Think about who your friends are. Think about, are they all talk? Are they active? What do they actually do? Do you have an individual in your life that's just posting a lot of pictures to Instagram? Really isn't doing all the things that she says that they do? Might want to think about that. Because at the end of the day, what are they going to bring to the table if they come to your house? And I'm going to tell you what right now. You're not taking the biscuit out of my kid's mouth. And I know a lot of mamas that follow my channel, you ain't taking it out of theirs either. So let's be smarter. So I'm going to close it out and say, stop showing your preps. Stop feeling like you owe people that are doing nothing to help themselves. Not after today. You need to take care of those that are also working to take care of you. It will take care of itself. And last but not least, I'm going to call a spade a spade. Think about it. If I were a true hardcore prepper, would I be showing much of anything at all? Especially bragging about it, upping about it, and cool whipping others with it. Might want to think about who you are letting influence you and who you are letting truly, personally influence your life. I want you safe. I want everyone safe. So I said what I needed to say today. I hope that you will listen. I hope you made it this far. I'm praying for you. I'm praying for me. I'm praying for us. I'm praying for our country. Stay busy. Stay the course. And we'll see you on the next video.